Hello everyone, this is the Magic Master, and welcome back to Not for Broadcast. We are doing, this is episode 3 I believe. We're going to be doing the third news broadcast after going through this written bit. I would recommend watching the previous two videos before this one if you haven't seen them, because they are here. I momentarily made the desktop audio way quieter. But yeah, I would recommend watching those before this because you need the context. But we're just going to jump right back into it. So, Day 15, a late night. You get to the theatre slightly early, and Sam's already there, waiting. Wow, that was really bad timing, I apologise. Dressed to the nines. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You certainly could get used to this. The tickets arrive in your dorm on Monday, with a typed thank you from Chris. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste, a pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks sure go down smooth. I can't speak today. It's a great start, guys. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats, and Sam has you in creases with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully at you as you both think of Chris, safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. Okay, so we can either trust Charlie or go over there and march him home. I think we're gonna trust him. I don't know if that was the right choice. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometime. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know if the Telethon's included in this. The Telethon's been released by... Oh, wow, that music got really loud really fast. The Telethon's been released when I'm filming this, but I don't know if it's going to be included in this playthrough. We'll find out, I guess. If not, I'll play through it next video. Your family answering machine crackles into life. Who could be calling while you and your spouse are at work? Good afternoon. This is a message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith calling regarding your son, Charles. The tinny old woman goes on. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today and we hadn't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you that we do require all absences to be authorized in advance, or in exceptional circumstances for parents to ring first thing in the morning. Please see to it that it doesn't happen again. Thank you. Goodbye. Someone has some explaining to do. We jump forward to day 42, a gentle reminder. You're leafing through the pile of... I can't speak. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the Teal Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Please submit your passports to your nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. You knew there would be consequences, but that doesn't make it any easier. We work as a team, and we are rewarded as a team. Forwards, together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe. That's all that matters, you hope. Wow, that was really bad timing. Chris is safe. That's all that matters, you hope. There you go. See, I fixed the timing. You proud of me, guys? Okay, we jump forward to day 48, a tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You always did have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris' empty seat. Probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eyes, who break into a smile. You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food has to be stretched a little thinner this year, but no one seems to notice. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year. You look around the room at your family. You make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You raise a questioning eyebrow. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year? Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. You laugh. I knew it. I'm a mind reader. You chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying. But now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple as any... Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple as any... Oh my god, anymore. Just how much are we talking here? I promise I can read a book normally. Just apparently not when I'm filming. Only a few hundred, she mumbles as she pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you to not spit your mulled wine across the table onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she should go. Okay, this is a tough choice. Do we say yes or no? I want to say yes. I'm going to say yes, but I feel like I'm probably going to regret it because we don't have the money from the Assets and Wealth Act either because we gave our passport to Chris, so I feel like we're going to be in a lot of debt by the time this is over. But oh well, I'm sure this won't come back to haunt me at all. Susie's grin stretches from ear to ear. You mean it? That's so great! Thank you, thank you, thank you! The mood soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at your grinning family, your mother whispers, Your father would be so pleased. You dab your eye with your napkin. You feel very lucky. Oh, it's a good sign when we're quarter through the video. Okay, here we go. Day 56. I don't know if this is a telethon or not. If it is the telethon, that's good, because then we're continuing going in chronological order. Oh, as I'm filming this, they announced episode 2 today, by the way, which is very exciting. It's awfully nice if you don't think twice. I can't think of a song of the day, so that's your song of the day, the theme tune to this game. I'm now going to make this louder, because I don't speak that much during this now, because I let the newsroom talk while I just play the game. So I'm going to make the desktop audio louder, so that you can hear it better. Oh, the telephone. Oh, okay, hold on. Your boss has suggested you attend a training session downstairs. It's a good chance to hone your skills in a vintage 50s broadcast. Or you could choose to skip it and carry on changing the world. Well, we gotta play it. Play training. Oh shoot, this might be slightly laggy.
Alex Winston, it's Bozeman here, your boss. It's come to my attention that you've replaced Dave in the control room, and your performance so far has been mostly adequate. However, I'll need to observe myself to check you're up to snuff, and to that end you'll now be mixing an old recorded broadcast to ensure you can do the job to my satisfaction. Don't worry, other than the odd tear and jump in the footage due to age, it shouldn't require you to deal with anything new, though do keep an eye on the censor. They had stricter sensibilities in those days. And of course, don't forget to load the adverts. Bozeman out.
This is an absolute nightmare.
Cameras are set.
Here we
Who's
go.
going to tell Graham?
I don't know.
Can we even continue?
Well, you'll have to think of something and go live in 10 seconds.
All right, I'll keep looking for someone. I guess we'll just have to wing it until then.
Can you count us in?
Oh, sure. Going live in 5.
Oh, hold on guys, I'm just gonna skip ahead in the video here. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, I just had to take a phone call super quick. Take a phone call? That sounds professional. Someone phoned me and I answered the phone. Okay, this is, again, not for broadcast videos, are kind of long, because we have to do the text section into the video segment. But anyway, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue the start. Some good music in this level.
Live from the
played through it when it
capital,
came out.
it's the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. And please welcome your host, it's the Dreamboat, Graham Bannon.
Hello, it only is. Hello, it's Mr. Bannon. Got one of them. Got one of them. Good night. If you won't be my lady, then at least have my babies. No, don't give me a maybe, no. I know what women are like. Do you know what? I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be... Sorry, stop the music. I mean, sorry, stop the music. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be starting the show, but I can't help but notice. I mean, where's the audience?
Sorry?
I mean, who are you? I mean, this is an absolute nightmare. Isn't it really? Oh, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. I'm your host, Graham Bannon.
Oh, I forgot. Here's your warning now. This video is more mature than Minecraft, because this game is more mature than Minecraft, so yeah, there's swearing and stuff. There you go, there's your very well done, very professional warning. Carrying on.
It is an absolute pleasure to be here. We are here tonight, as we may be aware, for one very important cause, and that is, of course, little Sally Button. Little Sally Button has a life-threatening condition, and she will die tonight. Unless we can raise enough funds to cure her of her studio I should learn that. Studio hypo. Poo. I don't know how to say that word, but what I do know is it's a long word and a bad disease. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to raise 20 grand tonight, and we can't do it without your help. And how can I help you screaming at home? Well, don't scream and I'll tell you. We're taking donations starting right now. But let's beat feet and head over to the blowers. The phones, not the girls.
Case in point.
Hello, ladies.
Good evening, Graham.
Tell you something, ladies, those are some classy chassis, if you don't mind me saying so. All right. So girls, would one of you kitty cats please let the viewers at home know exactly why you're here this evening?
Yes, us kitty cats will be taking calls from across the country to raise money for this little girl. If you would like to donate, no matter how large or small, please ring now.
I'll tell you, I'll be giving you a ring later. An engagement ring if you play your cards right. But that was a zinger. If I do a zinger, play the sound. Yeah, that's it. I'll check in with you later. It's time to have a look at how much money we're starting off with tonight. Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money has been raised from your donations. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at how much we're starting off with tonight. Okay, looks like we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised they didn't put something in, just to show, really, but perhaps it's a little unclear of how you donate still. How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so I'll pretend to be you at home. This is role play. You really can do this in real life from your sofa or couch. It's ringing. It's ringing. Hello, who am I speaking to, please?
Hello, you're speaking to Barbara at the phone desk.
Hello, Barbara at the phone desk. You have a beautiful voice. Okay. I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
I'm finding it hard to hear you. Your phone doesn't actually work. You're going to have to be louder.
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Thank you, sir. What a generous donation. May I ask who's calling?
You don't have to do that, do you? You know who's calling, don't you? It's Graham Bannon.
And how do you spell Bannon?
Don't say that. People would know how to say my name. There we go. And so if I'm correct, there should be 10 on it now. Look at that. Technology at its finest. 10 on it now. So only 19,990 remaining, which should be a Bannon breeze. That was a zinger. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a rundown of the jam-packed acts we have lined up for you on this jam-packed lineup on this jam-packed evening. Who wrote that? Too many things packed in jam. Starting off tonight, we have the incredible Raj and Rishik. Following that, we have an amazing acrobat who will do jumps all over the stage and stuff. And then finally, we'll have the Lovely Legs contest to end Act 1, which I'm rather looking forward to myself, ladies. Then, starting Act 2, we're going to have a magician who will do all magic and that. Then we're going to have a fire-breathing man who will be breathing fire. And then ending Act 2, we're going to have a daredevil who will dive into a bucket of water. All right. Then going into Act 3, we're going to have the unicyclist act. Then following that, the strongest man in the world, the strong man. And then finally, the grand finale. Now, for the grand finale, we asked little Sally Button what she wanted more than anything else in the world. And she had a very simple reply. I'd like a dancing chimpanzee, please, Graham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have managed to source a dancing chimpanzee for the finale of this show. How does that sound? There's no one here, is there? Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our first act of the evening. He's come all the way from India for this event. Let's just say he might have brought a little friend along with him. Ladies and gentlemen, please, welcome to the stage is the incredible Raj and Rishik.
Sorry about that. I clapped,
As I said,
but then I realised it's probably
it is Raj and Rishik. To the stage. I mean, this is a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? I mean, is there, this isn't working, is it? I mean, is there anyone around here who knows that you? Come here. What is going on? What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying at all? Why is he here? You, come here. This is unbelievable.
Hello, Mr. Bannon.
Hello, yes, come here. Are you the producer, are you?
No, I'm nobody, me. I just help the fellas unload the cameras
Right,
from the van.
fantastic, great story. Do you know where the producer is?
That's the problem.
Get on with it, come on.
Well, it turns out, you know, the roads around the capital are shut down because...
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the producer, the director, most of the acts and also all of the audience are on the same bus heading in, and now they're stuck somewhere near Jamstable.
Are you seriously telling me there's no one else around here who can sort this mess out?
He's pretty good at organising.
No, well, no, obviously not. That's not going to work, is it? Look, you're the producer now. Well done, that's great, big promotion for you. Now, what you need to do is go away and find me a version of all the acts I've just promised the people at home.
That's not really my thing, Governor.
Well, do you know what? It is your thing now, Governor, right? Or a child drops down dead. So off you go do that, quick smart.
All right, you can count on me.
Okay, very good.
You can count on me.
Okay, very good. Go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the first act of the evening. He's come all the way from India. I've read that. Don't repeat the same stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not here, are they?
No, they are here.
Well, why didn't they come out the first? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Raj and Rishik.
Hello everyone, my name is Raj and you might be Rishi. So here he is. What's your name? Rishik. And what do you do? I'm working in bank. That's interesting. No, it isn't. Okay, you have anything else to say? No. Thank you for your honesty.
Have you finished?
Am I finished? Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishik, play the sound for applause. We don't have anyone here.
My dogs are howling in the background,
Okay.
sorry if you can hear that.
Well, fantastic, I think. So well done, Raj. So I know a little birdie told me you travelled in all the way from India just for this event.
No, we cycled here. Rishik was cycling and I was sitting in the basket.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, now they laugh. Great joke. Is he a good cyclist, is he, Rishik?
Why are you asking me? You can ask him.
I'll ask him. Okay, that's setting something up. Okay, Rishik, are you a good cyclist, mate?
Why are you talking to him? He's only puppet.
Don't set a joke up with that if you're not going to follow it through. That ruins it, doesn't it?
You farted. Graham farted.
I didn't fart.
Apparently fart is a bad word
He
in
made
this
the
version.
sound out of his mouth. He made the... Stop doing that. Okay? Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage. What a load of crap. We've had two. I didn't fart.
Acrobat's not here.
Great.
But I've got an alternative.
Okay.
His name's James.
Sounds good.
He's not an acrobat.
Sounds good to me. Bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to happen now, but please welcome to the stage. It's the incredible. It is James. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I was just walking past the theatre when that guy came up to me and said, "Hello, we've got the perfect job for you. All you have to do is stand on stage, we'll pay you." It's something like that.
Tell you what, I'll level with you here, James. We were expecting an acrobatic act now.
Right. Damn.
Yes, damn indeed. Tell me, James, can you do acrobatics by any chance?
No, I can't. No, I haven't since school.
That'll be fine. You remember a lot from school. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, this acrobat James will now perform for you a series of double backflips.
There's no way I can do that.
Oh, we'll just do some cartwheels.
I'm not going to do any cartwheels.
But here's a job for you instead. Sweeping up the corpse of a dead girl. Start the music, please. Come on. And that's the act. Absolutely marvellous. Sort this out. Where is he? Sort that out. Absolutely marvellous. Well done there. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of James in the future. Good job there. Well done. That really worked out well. Worked out a treat. Yes, get off the stage. We've had two absolutely marvellous acts this evening, so I think it's time to have a look at what impact that's made on the old fundraiser. So, drum roll, please. Okay, looks like we still haven't made any money at all. That's a bit surprising. Perhaps I'll check in with the bombshells to find out exactly what's going. What are you doing there? Get out, sling your hook. Go on, go. You're upsetting the girls. Ladies. I was expecting a little money in the old pot by now, ladies. Have the callers not been particularly generous so far?
We haven't had any callers so far.
Are you serious? How dare you? How dare you? A child is quite literally dying somewhere out there, and you're too lazy to get up off your asses, go over to those phones we have, turn the dials, and pledge money to save her life. You greedy bastards.
Sorry, Graham. Just found out the phone lines haven't been connected yet.
All right.
Yeah, Young forgot to do it.
Who's Young?
Young forgot to do it.
Oh, that idiot, right.
Go on, Young. Got just a job for you. I'll give him an hand. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can offer only my greatest apologies. My outburst just now was directed at you, when it should, of course, have been directed at Young. Please accept those apologies. Now it's time for the Lovely Legs contest. What better way to end tonight's programme, the first part of tonight's programme, than with a display of beauty and talent? So for your viewing pleasure, these 10 out of 10s will be modelling the latest in fashionable swimwear.
Graham?
Not now, love. I'm speaking to camera.
Graham, Donna's not here.
So what?
Well, we need 4 of us for the routine, so let's...
We'll do the routine with 3 of you.
Do it with 3.
Well... Does anyone else around here know it?
Well, he was watching us rehearse earlier.
Oh, was he? That's very interesting. Little pervert. Tell you what, slap a costume on and stick him at the back, that'll teach him. He doesn't know what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was told...
Phones are fixed.
Great, sit down and take calls. When I was told that I'd be judging the best legs out of a group of young, attractive women, I said, where do I sign? Well, I did sign, and that time is now. The time to look at women and judge them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lovely lady to the stage is Barbara. Now, Barbara plays for the local women's amateur football team, so she can quite often be seen getting down and dirty of a Sunday lunchtime. I think it's fair to say this girl has seen more than her fair share of tackles. Linda's up next. Linda is an avid gardener, and she can quite often be seen on a balmy summer's evening, tending to her petunias and trimming a bush. Deborah's up next. Deborah's a socialite, and Deborah likes nothing more than a nice night in the pub with the girls, gluggity glug glug glug. But I'll tell you, forget the pub, nice legs, love. What time do they open? It's just a bit of fun. And then finally we have Donna. I mean Yong, who's taking over for Donna. Now Donna. Oh dear. Yeah, that's really unpleasant, that, isn't it? I wish I had suggested it now. He hasn't shaved. I mean, he knows the routine, but he doesn't look very good, does it? Oh, Christ. Okay, Don, I mean, Yong is quite, I mean, this is appalling, isn't it? Can we do this? I think we have to stop the music, actually. I don't think I can let this go on, to be honest. It's quite unpleasant. Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing!
Yeah.
Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing! I'm angry now. He's made all of you look bad, hasn't he? Look at him. He's pleased with himself, it looks like to me. He makes all of you look bad when he's standing there looking like that, doesn't he? Absolutely pointless. I'll tell you what else. It's pointless anyway, because obviously Deborah's got the best legs. Knew that going in. Do you know what? Just take him off the stage. I'm angry. I'll tell you, if there was an audience, they'd be a-booing you, Yong. They'd be a-booing. And that seems to me like the perfect place to end Act 1 on a bit of a high. So I'll tell you what, why don't you grab a drink, sit back, enjoy the adverts, and we'll see you after this. What are you doing? I haven't finished talking. After the adverts, we'll see you back then.
Okay.
That is not a broadcast. Hopefully that's what you're expecting.
Just do exactly what I do and wait for the big fat check to come in.
I hear that.
I'll just wait for us to lose the footage. Okay, there we go. Hey, segment grade A. That's pretty good. Okay, we've got 60 seconds back, which means we just got kind of a break here. How long's the video so far? 27 minutes. It's gonna be a long one. Not for broadcast always is. So the plan for this is we're going to do not for broadcast next couple of weeks, hopefully, because then it will be time for the Christmas countdown, which is... I'm half excited for half dreading, because 24 videos is a lot to film, but it's normally fun. Okay, I'm going to let you watch this cigarette ad.
And finally make you fitter and healthier. You might have heard that cigarettes give you cancer. Well, not line cigarettes. In fact, they'll decrease your chances by 100%. Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Something's happening. Whoa. One smoke of a Lion cigarette and I feel like a new man.
Okay, we're getting the footage back.
All right, just add 100, that'll kick it off. That's my wage, but poor little girl, she deserves better than this. Right, thank you. We're back in 10.
Places, everybody. And we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Here's Graham Bannon.
What is going on? I told him to clear these boxes up. It looks a mess, doesn't it? We all end up looking like idiots, don't we? My talents are wasted here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's annual TV fundraiser for dying children. It's nice to be back. As a reminder, little Sally Button is still dying, but with your donations, she may yet live. Let's have a little look about how much money has been raised while the adverts have been playing. That's brilliant, we've made 100 girls, that's amazing.
Yes, very good.
And who do we have to thank for these donations?
One very generous donor, actually.
Fantastic. Well, tell me their name so I can thank them live on national television.
I don't actually know his name.
It's annoying. Thought we told you to take the names when you answer the phones.
It wasn't over the phone. It was him, the guy, the new producer. He gave the money.
Right. So we haven't had any calls. The phones still aren't working.
No, the phones are working. And we have had a few calls, but none of them wanted to donate. It was mainly complaints against you.
What do you mean complaints against me?
Well, I think people think that you're a bit rude.
Fudge off! Sorry for that swear. Will you censor that if you want? Sorry for that swear. Will you? A bit rude? People think I'm a bit rude. I played that. People think I'm a bit rude. I played that. After all I've done and continue to do, people think I'm like this has blown my mind. People think I'm like this has blown my mind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, magic has always been rude. I'll give them rude. I'll give them rude. Here's the magic act. Here's the magic act. Nightmare.
Hello everyone, I am the magician, the great bamboozle. For the third magic trick, I will need two beautiful ladies assistants. And I will also need a volunteer from the audience. Oh, no one is here.
I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. You know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. Just go and do it.
Thank you, sir. In this trick, you will be sent to the another word, beautiful word. And for this magic trick to work, you need to go behind the sheet.
Do I have to do this?
Please pull the sheet up. Now I'm going to say the magic word. Alakazam, alakazum. And now you can drop the sheet for big reveal. He's not here.
If you didn't see, he just ran off stage in the mini camera here.
You can take the sheet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I don't know if it's clear what happened there. I think it is. That's Raj.
I'm not Rose, I'm the great bamboozle.
Right, well that's not true, is it?
Lots of surprises, lots of...
Get off the stage. Get off the stage right now. Don't play that sound! And then finally, what I and dying child Sally Batten have been waiting for, it's the chimp dancing finale.
Sorry, Graham, sorry. I don't think we should say there's going to be a chimpanzee. It's stuck on another bus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm only going to say this once, mate. If you don't manage to source a dancing chimpanzee, and it has to be a chimp, not an orangutan, for the end of this show, I am certain that the shock, disappointment and fear on that little girl's face will cause her to just die, like sometimes children do. And that'll be entirely your blimmin' fault.
Graham, of course I care about Susie Button, who you've been calling Sally Button all evening, but I'm not a producer. I don't know the first thing about booking dancing chimpanzees. I can try my best.
That's it. That is as good as I will get a dancing chimpanzee, Graham. Now you're here, what can we expect next? I assume it'll be the fire-breathing man or something incredibly similar.
No, he's on the bus, but we've got something better.
What's that?
It's a group of teenagers from the Scritchford Dance Club.
Right, that doesn't sound better to me than a fire-breathing man, but I suppose it's the best we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to stage. It's the dance. It's this. Hurry up.
I'm actually pretty sure these guys are pretty good.
We're not in time with the hit tune. Hey, I've got something to say. Life is pretty spiffing when it goes your way. Beat, when I walk down the street. Waves of admiration from the people I meet. They don't have much of a plan, nothing you could understand. So you can work as hard as you can, but I'll be running late because it's great to be a man. It's great to be a man. It's a rhythm cut. Look at that, I'm a fabulous chap with a fancy pair of breeches and a gentleman's hat. So fine, it's a fabulous time. You can even use the checkbook if I can't assign. Don't mind, you're the angel I own. Bartered with your father, now I'm taking you home. Thanks once more for all your help in the war. Why is there a blemish on the kitchen floor?
I don't have much of a plan. Really nothing that a pretty head could understand. So you can scream just as loud as you can. But I'll be doing well because it's swell to be a man. Swell to be a man.
Not bad at all. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Really, really rather good that. I'll tell you what though, you little ankle biters, if it is a weekday, shouldn't you not be in school?
Oh, get Ben.
I will not get Ben. I will not get Ben. Get out of here. I won't get Ben. I won't get Ben for anyone. I won't get Ben for anyone. Bastards. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. What? What? That carries on. Look at that. It's still going, but £5 grand. There's at least £5 grand. Goals, this is incredible.
Actually, we haven't made that amount yet. That 5's supposed to be a 2. I think he's made a mistake.
What do you mean he's made a mistake? Who's he's made a mistake? What do you mean who's moving that machine? Who's moving that machine? What? It's you! It's you! This is... I am so angry. I thought that it's still moving. I thought that this was a brilliant, state-of-the-art machine. But it isn't. It's just Young sitting behind this, moving those boxes. You should be ashamed of yourself, Young. You should be ashamed of yourself, Young. Good news though, we've now raised £2 grand for little Sally Button, so we're a tenth of the way to our target. Absolutely fantastic. So now we're heading towards the end of the second act. Stop talking. The end of the second act. I'm pretty sure James, the acrobat from earlier, will dive into that bucket of water now.
No, I won't fudging dive into that bucket of water.
The swear word there. Apologies for that. Hopefully they'll sort that out.
No, fudge that. I just went to get my money, and he told me that you said I shouldn't get any money. Where's my money, Graham? Where's my money?
Well, what's happened there is that he's lying.
He's not lying. That guy is the only one who gives a crap what is going to happen to that girl. You, Graham, are a drip.
How dare you? I'm trying to save a kid's life here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just learned backstage that half of the 20 grand being raised here tonight is going directly to Graham Bannon as a performance fee. What do you think of that, people at home? It's a fudging disgrace. I think, ladies and gentlemen, right now, live on stage, Graham should agree to donate his entire fee to Susie Button's family. How about it, Graham? How much you actually care about Susie's life?
Ah, that's a difficult one. Now, of course, I care about the life of the child, but I'm also pretty sure that the viewers at home want the talent to get paid fairly for their work.
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now that says they don't want you to make any money from this.
Yes, me too. I'm hearing Graham's a dog, Graham's selfish, Graham's cruising for a cruising. Yes, basically all my callers are saying Graham's a twat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have decided, off my own back, to half my fee. 5,000 for the dying child, and 5,000 for Graham Bannon.
Nope, that's baloney. Graham, if you care and don't want people at home to think you're spineless, you'll give it all to Susie.
You know, Acrobat James, there comes a time in a man's life when he has to decide what sort of a man he wants to be.
Are you going to donate the money?
Yeah, I was just doing a speech about that, yes.
Well done. So that should bring the tally up by 10,000. Plus, I'm happy to donate the fee they offered me of 150.
You offered 150 for falling on your arse.
So I make that to be 12,155. Young, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, there it goes, yeah, great. Well done, Young. Okay, well, thanks so much for that helpful contribution there, James. I assume you'll now be getting into some lycra and diving into that bucket.
No, I'm done. I'm going home. Thank you.
No, you're not. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Someone grab him and put him in this bucket. We need someone to go in this bucket for the end of the act.
Yes, yeah. Found somebody. Yes, yeah.
This is a nightmare. Oh, here he is. Right, great. Okay, so now, let's... Viewing pleasure. This knucklehead will now dive off of this ladder into this bucket of water. Come on. Off you go. Come on. Off you go. That's good. Great. Now, in the bucket. Great. Now.
Graham, that's not tall enough.
There's no water in the bucket.
I don't care. It breaks his neck. Come on, get in. I don't care. It breaks his neck. Come on, come on. You need to go in there.
Just pretend.
Get in that bucket. Come on.
Don't shake the ladder, Graham.
And there we go. He's ruined that, hasn't he? What a
By
shame.
the way, when you notice
Oh,
it
that's
moves
the end
a
of
bit
Act
faster
2.
from the bottom,
We'll see you
it's 'cause I'm
back
pushing
after the
through like these.
adverts. Fantastic.
We're off to ads. Yeah, when you see the camera change like
Back in
this,
1 minute.
I'm
What
just
a
pushing the keyboard
knobhead.
instead of clicking the buttons.
first aid?
Yes, my dad's a doctor. Is he gonna die?
How long are we so far? 40 minutes, brilliant. I'm not sure how long Act C is, but my internet, I just moved and the internet here is nowhere near as good as at my old house. So this is probably going to take half a week to upload. It'll be Monday by the time this gets uploaded. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this. It'll be Monday by the time this goes up.
Oh dear, here comes your husband.
It should be fine.
I hope you thought of something.
Yeah, which does mean this year the Christmas countdown's even going to be even more bulk recorded than usual, hopefully, because we have to make them fit in, you know?
And I forgot to mention, her husband is me, Dick Johnson.
Okay, I'll let you watch the ads, because the ads are pretty funny in this game.
What's with all this grease? This surface is filthy.
Segment good, Bree, not bad.
I'm sorry, darling. I've tried every cleaning product available, but I just can't solve these stubborn stains.
Well, you haven't looked hard enough. Because there's new Jazz. Jazz is proven by scientists to clean all of a surface. Up to 100% clean.
Up to.
Look at the way it cuts through this grease. Wowzers. It is also completely harmless to skin, due to it being 99% lead-based.
Thank you, darling. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Christ knows. But now the kitchen's clean, let's not
Will he be
talk
all right?
anymore.
Yeah, but we need to keep that Ico away from him.
Okay, we're back on in 10.
He's still unconscious. Let's take him off.
Okay.
Oh, that's
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Graham Bannon is still...
This is 12 minutes long. Guys, I'm sorry, but this is going to be the telethon part 1, because we'll go through the rushes from the second segment, because this one doesn't have rushes, in the next video as well, because we're out of time. We're at 40 minutes already, and there's still another 12 and a half minutes, so that is the end of this video here. Sorry about the abrupt ending. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, Team Challenge.